As in this alternate timeline, Charlie, well, she was jealous. She was jealous of others who had things that she wanted. She was a very jealous and envious person throughout most of her life. But at the same time, she was cold. She was emotionless. And jealousy was the only emotion she felt. Eventually that went away though, and she felt nothing until she saw someone. It was Vaggie. As she was hiding, watching the exorcism year by year, hoping that the bloodshed, hoping that the destruction would cause her to feel something, feel anything, but it didn't. All the lives that were snuffed out meant nothing to her. But then, as she saw Vaggie get hurt like that, get laid there like that, she wanted her, she needed her, but she was so nervous. She was about to go and get her, but then someone would walk up to her. As it was Camilla Carmine. Camilla Carmine would walk up to Vaggie. Being a former exorcist herself, which is a theory, but come on now, she looks similar to Vaggie. It's probably canon, let's be honest. She would then let Vaggie into her business and begin to train her. As Charlie was angered by this, she waited too long. She should have Vaggie, not her. She doesn't deserve her. As she would watch, as she would get more and more and more jealous as time went on. She wanted to go in. She wanted to make Vaggie hers, but she was too nervous. She was just too nervous. It was unfair. As Charlie watched them again and again and again, she would obsess over their lives. As she was too nervous to talk to Vaggie, thinking about all the things that could go wrong, thinking about all the ways that she could not get her. She only felt happy when she looked at her. She only felt happy when she saw her. Her heart began to beat. It felt so nice. It felt so good. She couldn't believe it. This beating heart, this feeling, she needed her. She wanted her. As eventually Carmine and Vaggie would have a talk, Camilla Carmine would say, "You've been living here for a while now. You've done some good work for me. How about I reward you? How about we go to a restaurant?" As then Vaggie would say, "A restaurant? That sounds good." As Vaggie actually secretly had a crush on her, and she was hoping that she would flirt with her. As they both went off to the restaurant, as Vaggie made it there, Camilla Carmine was a few minutes late when suddenly Charlie would walk up behind her and say, "How's it feel to steal someone's girlfriend?" As Camilla Carmine would say, "Charlie, the princess of hell? I have no idea what you're talking about." Camilla Carmine would just stare at Charlie, completely confused and dumbfounded about this. How could this be? How could this be, well, possible, she thought to herself. As the princess of hell was mad? What was she even talking about? Camilla Carmine would say, "Whatever you're talking about, shut up. I saw her first. She was so beautiful when she fell from the sky. When she was hurt, I was supposed to save her. She was supposed to be mine, but I was too nervous, and you swooped in and stole her." Camilla Carmine would say, "She's her own person, you know. And if this is about Vaggie, you need to understand that." Suddenly Charlie's eyes would turn red as she said, "Keep her name out your mouth." Camilla Carmine said, "Or what? You really expect to do something to me? Listen, I know you're the princess of hell, but we've never seen you out. You just walk around with a blank stare. I understand that Vaggie's important to you. Maybe we can make a deal. Listen, if you destroyed me, that could look bad. I'm sure they'll figure out. I don't care how it looks," Charlie would say. As then she would pull out an angelic dagger as she would charge at Camilla Carmine. Camilla Carmine would use her dance moves to dodge. As Camilla Carmine would begin to dodge Charlie again and again and again and again. Each time Charlie charged at Camilla Carmine easily dodged it. As Camilla Carmine would say, "It's over," as then Charlie would say, "Over? Tuh, I don't think so." As then she would start to get faster, more sporadic. As Camilla Carmine realized that Charlie was just reading her moves. Now that she knows it, she's going through the kill. As Camilla Carmine got ready to defend, she was no match for Charlie's fury. Charlie, this was more than a battle. This was a right. She deserved Vaggie. She needed Vaggie. Vaggie belonged to her. She just didn't know it yet. As then Charlie would hit Camilla's arm, breaking it. As then she stepped on her leg, breaking that. As Camilla would beg for mercy, she would say, "Please, please let me go. I'll leave Vaggie." As Charlie would say, "It's too late for that," as she took out her dagger and began to stab Camilla until she was no more. As then Charlie would look at Vaggie in the restaurant. She looked so sad, so alone. She needed her. She would clean herself off and walk
Hours,
in.
Vaggie cried. She was stood up, but why? Why was Camilla Carmine propose a date and just stand her up? They lived together. Did she think she'd get away with this? As Charlie would walk up to Vaggie and say, "Hey, are you alright?" Vaggie would say, "Yeah." Lying, obviously. Charlie couldn't contain her joy, as she was so excited that she got to be with Vaggie, that she got to manipulate the situation, as Charlie would sit next to her and say, "Well, I'll buy you dinner." Vaggie would say, "You don't have to." "No, I want to." As then Charlie would start to treat Vaggie better and better, and she would convince her to move in with her. She would also hide the fact that Camilla Carmine was destroyed from her, taking her away and isolating her without her even knowing, as Charlie secretly controlled the situation and secretly controlled her. As Charlie was extremely happy with Vaggie, and Vaggie was none the wiser. As they grew closer and closer, however, one day as Vaggie was gone, Charlie would watch a video. Every once in a while, Vaggie would leave, but Charlie would make sure that only people who were hired would be around her, so she couldn't learn too much about the outside world. As Charlie watched this video, though, she would see someone really cute.
As it was Angel, Charlie was into boys and girls, especially feminine boys. Something about a boy pretending to be a girl, someone about a boy giving up their masculinity just really made her smile. And it was just so damn cute as she watched Angel again and again and again. And she became angry, furious that other people got to touch him every day, that other people got to play with him every day. She became more and more mad, as then she would spy on Angel and try to find a way to free him from them and bring him to her. As then we cut to Angel walking to Valentino.
As Valentino would say, "You look very good, Angel. Keep in mind there was no hotel in this timeline," because Charlie didn't want to help anyone. She just was obsessed with people and wanted them to be hers. She didn't care about any of this. As Angel and Valentino talked, Valentino would grab Angel, and Angel would say, "What are you doing?" "Get back to work." "But I already worked a full night shift." "I don't care. We lost a bit of profit, so you need to make up for it." As then he would throw him into a chair and begin to start the filming. As Valentino would film Angel, Charlie would get angrier and angrier, as then she would go home. As she sighed, tired, as Vaggie would say, "Are you alright?" Charlie had to come up with a lie.
As Charlie thought of one, eventually it was quite obvious. Charlie would say, "I felt bad thinking about all the people that were hurt during the extermination. But Vaggie, I know you're an exorcist, but I still love you. I could tell by your spear. I researched into it." Vaggie would say, "I'm sorry I didn't tell you." As Charlie would hug Vaggie, Charlie would say it's okay. She deflected. She was a master deflector, and she was great at playing this character that always cared about everyone. As then, Charlie would decide to go and save Angel, quote-unquote save. As Charlie snuck in, Valentino was holding Angel hostage. When Charlie would say, "Let him go," Valentino would say, "The princess of hell, the one that barely ever talked, the one that looks at everyone with a dark face. Why would I listen to you? Why are you even here? Are you here to sign up? And you want to get rid of the competition? That's cute. We would make lots and lots of money, but that's just because of your name. I still need Angel, if you understand that." As suddenly Charlie would just punch him in the face, as then Valentino would get up and start to get pissed, as he would pull out his weapons.
Valentino would yell angrily, saying, "I'm going to kill you, princess," as he blasted at her. To be honest, he probably knew he wasn't going to win. Even though Valentino is rash and arrogant, even he needs some sort of a brain to run an empire like that. And in this timeline, Charlie wouldn't be seen as nice, so there's no way he thought he can just pull over her and push through her. But as he blasts his weapon over and over again, Charlie would disappear. As Valentino got scared, a shadow would land on top of him, as Charlie would take care of him, slicing him up piece by piece, inch by inch. As Angel would shake now that he was free. As Charlie would take Angel out to make sure he felt good. As Charlie discovered a technique to allow herself to clone herself. So one clone would stay with Vaggie, the other clone would stay with Angel. And Charlie would try to make Angel feel good, but Angel didn't like girls. So Charlie had a solution.
As Charlie would make a male clone and pretend that it was his brother so he can be with Angel. As everything seemed right, she had a girlfriend and a boyfriend that she liked a lot. and she got to play different roles. The boyfriend would be stronger, more protective. Well, Charile was protective of both of them, but the female Charile would pretend not to be that protective and would always let Vaggie steer the conversation, making her think she was in control. Of course, Charile would take control over things she was passionate about, so things wouldn't get suspicious, and so Vaggie didn't feel like it was one-sided. As it felt like the story could end, Charile would find one more person she liked. As she heard about this group, IMP. Now, normally Charile wouldn't care about that. After all, they're a group of mercenaries, assassins. They take away people's lives. However, Charile noted that Loona was cute. She needed to have her. She needed people to feel stuff. She needed people to feel happy. So she had a plan, a devious one, to get her. As Charile would then burn down Loona's house, making Blitz die in a special green fire, the fire that hurts demons. As Loona was shocked by this, she had nowhere to go. She was homeless until Charile offered her a home. She would pretend to be her friend, warm up to her. And even though Loona had a cold exterior, eventually she would warm up to Charile, and she would fall in love with her. As Charile had Loona, Angel, and Vaggie, she had the perfect life, the perfect love. She had everything. Truly, nothing could stop her.
Leave things off. Now, I want to make all my videos 20 minutes from now on, but the reason I didn't, by the way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I was 2 a.m. by the time I started this video because I had to do plans with family and all this stuff. So I couldn't start the video till like very late. So I just want to get this out. So after this, I'll go back to the long videos. So I know you guys like it. Also, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace out.